This is a world's first in terms of how we are applying this technology. So the project here at Dunbeath is to install a camera system for monitoring the puffin colony local to the Beatrice offshore wind farm. Previously, the counting puffins was a very manual task. So you can imagine going out to the field with a clipboard, they maybe take some photos, they have binoculars, and these activities can only take place, once or twice a year. Having a system such as this gives us monitoring for 16 hours a day, every day of the breeding season. We have 4 cameras here monitoring the puffin stack from 4 different points, and the video footage is then streamed up into the cloud where it's processed by our AI model, which aggregates the counts from the 4 cameras to give us an overall colony count. This is a world's first in terms of how we are applying this technology. So Microsoft have used similar technology in the past for sort of one-off projects, but in terms of actual environmental monitoring, this is a world's first. The data that we're collecting from the AI model is then shared with Nature Scott as part of our consent conditions for the Beatrice offshore wind farm. There are discussions around us potentially sharing this data publicly and making it available maybe via our website. We could have live streams of the cameras with the AI overlay on top and also have some statistics available. But at the moment, this data is going to be used for regulatory compliance with Nature Scott.
So when offshore wind farms are built, there's a lot of time and money spent ensuring that they limit the impact to the environment. But how do you know the effectiveness of these actions? You can only know this if you count the colony, and that's exactly what our AI model provides. Hello everyone, my name's James Scobie. My role is Digital Delivery Manager within SSE Renewables, and I'm here today to tell you about my career path and my sort of journey through school. So to be honest, I've had quite an unorthodox journey in terms of getting to where I am today. I never really enjoyed school, to be honest. I was very sporty, quite techie. I enjoyed being hands-on and practical. I didn't enjoy having to do homework and studying. So yeah, I just felt that got in the way of me doing what I felt passionate about. Nat 5s, as they're known today, I did quite an eclectic mix because I just stuck to doing what I kind of enjoyed and liked doing. I didn't have a specific career path in mind. I did computing. I also did biology and business management and economics and graphic communication, which is quite an eclectic mix and not typical of somebody who maybe works in IT. And when I moved to higher, I stuck with the business management route and did English, maths, business management and economics. So I left school at the end of 5th year. I didn't go straight to uni. I wasn't sure of what I wanted to do or where I wanted to go. So I started working as an apprentice chef in the restaurant where I'd been working part-time while I was at school. I did that for almost a year. And I very quickly realised that it wasn't for me, because in order to be a chef you've really got to be passionate about cooking. It's long hours, it's late nights, and I was a young guy. I wanted to go out and have fun and be with my friends, and it wasn't for me. So I gave that up, and that's when I decided it was time to go to uni, and I did a degree in business management at Glasgow Caledonian University. Again, at that time I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was still in a position where there's a big wide world out there, and I didn't know where my place was within that. I got a job with Highland Spring Water in manufacturing, first off as an operator, purely because I wanted to earn money and quick. I wanted a car, I wanted a flat of my own, and that seemed to be a quick route for me. Very quickly, I was very good at my job, and I got earmarked as the first person to start their trainee management programme. Which was an excellent experience and gave me sort of exposure to all sorts of areas of the business that I hadn't ever seen before, which then made me aware of my passion in business improvement and continuous improvement. So it was then that I started studying Lean Six Sigma, which is a business improvement methodology, and I sort of progressed to black belt level. That's when I decided that I wanted to specialise my career in business improvement. So it was then I moved to a global paper and plastics manufacturer as continuous improvement manager, and that's when I started working in more IT and digitalisation projects, as well as advanced data analytics, which tied in nicely with my Lean Six Sigma, which is also heavily focused on data analysis and driving business improvement through using data. So the future for AI in a company the size of SSE is extremely promising. AI will unlock so much value in terms of productivity and cost saving that anyone would be foolish to bet against it not becoming a prominent technology that we will all one day use day to day. The type of roles that would typically work in developing AI models would be data scientists or machine learning engineers. What we are seeing more of now is that engineering graduates are coming out of university with a lot of the skills necessary to get started in these areas. But thinking about school, if you have an interest in AI, then you certainly want to excel in maths and physics, and perhaps all in any computing-based subjects that you can do.